everybody, it's Pikachu 7 and this is and now I just currently got one button right, everybody. So story.
It asks you.
So, it was one day ago. I don't remember what happened.
We're back. Bastion.
Yes. We got second prize. Remember? That's all I can remember. It was the end of the video. Cool. Hanging gardens.
That's another proving ground for a different weapon.
That's all I want to do now.
That's Trapper's Shingle. Only place in the city to go to get certified with a repeater.
Now a tip.
No place better than Trapper's Shingle for learning to tread light and shoot straight. Trappers had to tread real careful here, else take a nasty fall. They train themselves by clearing out the targets, while not clearing out the floor.
A tip here, if you press in on the right stick, you reload. So that's important to know.
This is the right stick, right?
Correct. See how the door starts.
Any good trapper knows never to take a step till the time is right. Most trappers couldn't get through without a few scrapes. A decent trapper wouldn't walk away empty-handed.
Third prize.
Kid decides to keep working his aim and footwork on the shingle.
Remember, you hold it down as you
Best time to pick a new spot was when swapping magazines. Expert trappers got something extra to give them an edge.
There you go.
Okay, that was very scary.
To think a rickety place like the Shingle survived, and so little else did.
You got more stuff to upgrade, so yeah. Damage or an improved fire rate and wider attack spread. That doesn't sound good.
This problem.
Yeah.
That ought to make those fangs sink in nice and deep.
That was just creepy. I just can't do that. No, I'm very sad about that again.
Alright, let's get a core. Or you want to try the wooden bag ranch?
I'm in a good mood. I want to do like everything.
Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply. Ain't nothing more healthful. Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife. Other folks came to train their throwing arms.
This works. Take care of that last
Still others use the place to test their finest blades. Slippery little devils. Kid cuts all of them down soon enough.
You have to do it in 90 seconds, almost half the time you did it that time. To get second prize.
Though I have a good idea. I will come back later.
Kid comes back from Windbag Ranch, smelling good and ripe.
Oh, wait, yes you do. Never mind. Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. Either plus 100% critical hit damage, or an extra blade when you throw it.
What do you think would be more helpful for that?
Well, for the challenge, probably. You know what? I'm not even sure. I think there's good argument for it. Well, hang on, because we can't even get critical hits. So I guess the other one, because we don't have the critical hit selected.
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them.
Now I think I can do this.
You think so? Oh, you never listened to the info for this.
That's Windbag Ranch. Perfect place to work a blade if you got the stomach for it. Always time for juice and squirts, they used to say. At least the little fellas can't feel a thing. Some squirts tried to flee on instinct. Best to put them away first before they rile up the others.
with that.
I think I'll now forget second. Brian.
I remember second prize took me a while too. I don't know if I ever got first.
First prize. Is that like under 30 seconds?
It's ridiculously quick, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So this is ridiculous.
The dead welcome him with open arms. The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. You don't much care to see him. Not like this. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. Someone who ain't like Mr. Bentley and his kindly wife. It was someone like him. Kid sees him there agape, in the flesh. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions, after all. Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder Brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls. Nor did the Bird Boy didn't make it. The Jawsons, they didn't make it. Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here. Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? The Corps survived as well. Kid does what he has to do. And then, what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please. He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Ceylondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other for the first time. We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now. For Zolf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. Zolf offers to help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says. He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since. Kid ain't finished here yet. The cores. Yeah, remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Well, look what we have here. The memorial. Here, a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind.
Yeah, press A. Reward.
The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
See, as you go through and you complete these challenges, you'll get rewards for it.
Wait, wait, what's proving grounds?
Oh, the proving grounds are those challenge spots where, like, the breaker bow and the shingle with the repeater. If you get first prize in those challenges, yeah, there'll be 7 challenges, and if you get first prize in all of them, at least I don't know how many there are total because I haven't beaten this game, but if you get first prize in 7 of them, then you get mementos are those little things that you talk to those 2 guys about. You've gotten 5 so far. There's 15. Secret skills. You've learned 7 secret skills. You get 20. As the land pieces come up from you exploring, if you reach 13,000, you'll get that reward. Destroy 15 different types of creatures, and you get that reward. Do a lot of damage with the hammer, you get that reward. Destroy 3 foes with a bow, and you get that reward. Defeat a hard enemy using the last bolt in your clip, you get that reward. That seems nothing, but if you use the gun a lot, you'll get it. Defeat a bow by counter-blocking its melee attack while you are at less than 20% health, you'll get that reward. Hit foes 15 times in a row without missing. That seems easy. And with the musket, if you defeat 10 or more shot foes in a single shot, you haven't gotten the musket yet, but when you do,
Hey, spoilers.
That was simple planned.
Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got. We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city.
Okay, so
There's Pith Orchard, built in honor of the bull, and folks like Zulf who pray to him. That's Cinder Brick Fort, where the marshals used to watch over the city. There's only one way into Cinder Brick Fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. The calamity was mercy for normal folks. The windbags ain't so lucky. They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid. Good thing the windbags don't know kids fresh out of health tonics. Kid can't hardly tell up from down after a while. The windbags put the kid on notice. At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift. Something the windbags just can't handle. Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides. Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal. The calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort. Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days. Cinder brick gave him enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though. So many of those sorry things holed up inside that old fort. Not a scratch on him as he presses on to higher ground. Times like this, kids glad he packed trip mines. Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. Kid ain't afraid of getting burned. They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds. bring out Glutus and Glandon and all their scumbag uncles. They got something to gain and only their sorry hides to lose. The uncles go out with a whimper. Kid takes down Glutus. Or maybe it was Glandon. Kid used to dream of getting a marshal's badge, but not like this. The Skyway's a welcome sight after all that. And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort.
Okay.
Kid shows up just as Zolf's telling me about his own journey to the city.
Just
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
put down
The lost and found. Here Kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again. The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity. Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals. Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zolf was his smoking pipe. Even since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him. Poor kid collapses after just one drag. The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history. What was I saying? Anyway. catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life, supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie.
We're gonna go back to the Bastion. Yeah. And we're gonna take a break.